Muslim church and entity ya wabi mu pa afei wasomo my Ghana pain and a Ghana dana kuma so pa ono na baba boy in the next couple of minutes I'm here disa enkomoi our Power FM and a TV XYZ Alhaji Abubakar Mustafa kaneno noye Maslok deputy CEO kamiya the CEO na mano na noye deputy CEO Emma Maslok ye ka say wajato no so sensema wodo amanfo de tutu dwa e di fi proye eba muslimi som no no wajato no so say wasabre ya manyo semi obi ka obehwe no abetenetene nsem no serebe ya ni yemu no ni nyina beboa oman Ghana Alhaji Abubakar Mustafa ewa Alhaji ya mwache mwakwaba
mejosu Kwame Minkah
nyamena daruma ye kuram
ye the DwaboAse
now so side bibia boko de
oh so once we are alive and kicking I will say alhamdulillah. But then many of us are really suffering a month for a break and now that in the Monday a number of people almost set it out to go out of the house just because they have to go out. But a lot of them all they are trying to go and do is to go just by the washing base, find a car and wash. We are now sunshine attack the nicely, and I saw baby. I will be better my one year baby cry ID. And so it's been a tough time. Some people who are even using Land Cruisers those days, some of the private sector, in fact, they've parked their vehicles on my parking. And it been Aka, ya Papa, Kama Group CEO, no?
Yes.
Ni bond holding, ya semna government, Ajini Sika, and ye mame Abrabi.
And I kasa ya Papa, Kama CEO.
Yes.
What done the bunkusu?
Yes. And I make no. And so it is an indictment on you. It's Minkah's a way haram, way it's a sin that you have committed. That's the MPP government for allowing Papa way. Say ma shorten nkwa even though you say Nyankopon na but then of course say baby count na I say what for bisika na eyawo ni mu a bet may lead to stroke a bet may lead to any kind of illness a bet may lead to death until with such things no at least I think that the soul of this man or the spirit of this man will continue to haunt the MPP government. And that is why I feel say Napo part of these things that happen, a hunter on the Baumia.
And only a Yesuya walking Kenyana.
Of course, and he has been confused since nominating.
Wow.
Why confused? You could see that Napo is not the person.
And your strategy.
Bisa MPP for now, more party now. I can tell you that go and do a post from Oseche Mensa Bosu, from Bekwai MP, Joe Sewusu, Bisa Chief of Staff, all of them will tell you that Napo has been a disaster for Baumia's campaign. In fact, there are two people on Mama Baumia campaign, including him, Baumia himself. When you say Baumia there, he's kind of Obian in Baby Offrey. Intro number one is hallmark. But then, Oshe, the two people, Nana Akufo-Addo, and your friend said Napo, almost say Baumia campaign. And the President Mama Kacher, no. Nana Akufo-Addo, and then bring 25 days to elections, and you are helping your vice president. One, won't mean sign LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Two, wako mountain statue.
Yeah.
Our Western region. The only project I was started, I was completed within the shortest possible time. Statute, no. Monument. The only project.
I started now a short, no.
And I make no.
Was completed within the shortest possible time.
Was started completed. And I make no. Within the shortest possible. Meanwhile, the schools. Once I interchange now, I was talk right no.
Yeah.
Interchange. If you be Chinese phone in Omoko or the contract Omoko, they don't have money. But what you mean, Jessica, I could see statute, and that's what BS Yamau, and then you come and commission a statute. Subhanallah. What's be that? And this is the person helping Baumia's campaign. And so you have the president on one side, Naposo on the other side. Which man now is watching? And so it's like a calculated attempt to make sure that Baumia falls at all costs.
Hold on, when you need to see a strategy, be a woman used to set up a NDC Muba Jama Samoka, Namabaka, Napo, and Akufo-Addo, and Napo, and Akufo-Addo. Wabra Mosuma Jai Modia, Moto.
Of course,
strategy.
All of us, you can your policies as them. But at the same time, we will not lose sight of some of these goods to let the people understand. And I say, I'm for him, say, this is what the people are using your taxpayers' money for.
Yeah.
We will speak about policies and the President Mama or Kobe Bian Oka. and then he will speak little about what the MPP's ill in the economy. One kasa as a media house or journalist, you speak more of the NDC policies and then speak a little of what the MPP is saying. So it's our duty to let the people of Ghana know, say, more taxpayers, sikana, and they say no, monument. And then they could issue $35 million a movie a Mary plant from Takoradi to Kumasi. Abra President Mame you less than $5 million from Turkey to what? To Accra or to Ghana. Napo $35 million. But the my bra sa issue.
Yamra komono so but I want you asem ya wo kan. Ni nyina lead to a dollar.
Of course, 17.
Because brand momo wa bem no.
Yes.
Na 4 cities na na ya catch am say.
Yes.
Mabon.
Yes.
And then 17 cities. And then you can
and na make say me betna about some few months ago say there should have been a vetting. And I say, na some peer review mechanism be. I say na African head subsidy.
African peer review,
of course,
mechanism.
Anka president another or so bet nase. Na mama ECOWAS impinyo for any young for no be. Some of the civil society no more vetting will say. One okay say and the Mills Mahama $1 1 CD. $1 now 4 cities under President Mahama. And I'm and now, $1 until the Baumiaba, the economic management guru, I've brought him to come and help you and blah 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 blah. $1 17 cities. So what are you supposed to do as a president, responsible president? What are you supposed to do? Say resigning. And I say, Open vice president. Say me name economics. When I name economics, into Waba, my friend said, never boy me. Our football park and so. Also buy and I was say, oh, she own goals. Baumia, oh, she own goals.
Yeah.
From 1 CD to 2. 2 cedis to $1.
That's right.
And then we ended with 4 cedis to $1.
Yeah.
So see 17 cedis to $1. How can you continue to have such a person say, oh yeah, now because they say the best economic management chairman Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Wow.
Haba. Is that a country? Look at how people are laughing at us. Equatorial Guinea, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, all of them almost they are laughing at us.
Equatorial Guinea.
I am telling you.
Wow.
Because look at where our currency is. Look at where recently there was a report on your friend saying I don't know whether it's World Bank or something. There was a report. Maybe your currency that in fact in Africa.
Say the West performing currency.
Sometimes when you travel, passport you're so sad. Just I'm milking young for no landing home visa section no. About how many pounds? You are going to pay about £150 for premium service, and it's going to somebody's pocket. It's a Haptel company no.
Wow.
Person visa Ghana. Visa. You are supposed to pay premium service about £150. Almost a courier service near winning now. Inti Obi the passport you me no in color. Almost send the passport in one envelope. Almost charge you differently. Almost charge you weigh £150, weigh £150, weigh another £100. How can I mean brought it out. It was one of the scandals millions of pounds have been made.
Yeah.
Inti from Ghana they are milking, from abroad they are milking. The international community, Al Jazeera and gold for mafia. We know now why say president who can be. Is that not a disgrace, international disgrace for our country? Inti for me no, what is Bawumia? Why is he contesting? In fact, why is he contesting?
Well, contest if he say na pose say Muslim for anhwenanim antoama no no mo kotoma mahama. Haram.
Entina se say me bomb pie. Mentina me dey me bomb pie ama John Kuma family. Maka John Kuma ma bomb pie for the family say amofa ebi mo born in Chawmo. Because there's a spirit hunting some people and they are forced to speak gibberish. Excuse my language. They are forced to speak nonsense. Wakojina Yana Enim. Yeah. Your overlord of Dagbon. One ya Sambia and country Yana say Upe say Islamic and Muslim for any imams for Obi Oba Bompa John Dramani Muhammad Biano, why haram? Haram not ya saying. Who Nyapon Kasano Woti or no, we are haram and Kasa yourself, you are an embodiment of haram because you are involved in corruption. The meaning of haram is saying something which is forbidden. Something we are chiwadie. Into one Kasa Uba no. You are haram yourself because almost everything now only Sahaptel ni meters for no and your media and then energy ministry na dey buy ECG meter way no one na dey buy meter na adwane to say Usain Bolt no.
That's right. Ministry no
one any extortion of money. So you come and stand before the Yana and say in a imam why you really say imams no President Mahama ni NDC Adaroma, and the Yenya, your friends saying Islamic Education Unit. Islamic Education Unit, you know, I employ under GES. Yema Arabic teachers, and so a bachelor and quality into almost Western education. I more Arabic education, so I can. Do you understand the point? That particular policy, no, Amaya recruiting thousands of teachers, Arabic teachers across the country. First, I'm free. I'm going to they are going to sit down. I'm free Saudi, Kuwait, Eba, I'm to okay. But then, essence say you incorporate as secular education, no, Arabic as part of secular education, no. Amas say I'm call abuchiri and I say Kuwait, Saudi, Ecosun and Eba, Arabia, no. They post them to the various your friends saying who apply then post under GES.
Yeah.
So who are Jumaye? Obia otiminya salary as a result of NDC's policy. John Mahamani, I mean, Jeronis policy, or no, the Islamic education unit by Allah would you anybody Mosuna more established here. And then you come and see any imam who is now benefiting from the fruits of John Mahama and the NDC. Committee haram.
For the sake of context.
Yes.
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 And you take your thumbprint and you vote for NDC. It is a haram. My dear, if you are an imam and you pray, and you pray for John Dramani Mahama to become president, instead of the Mahmoud Bawumia, it's a haram. His Majesty, I can say it. I must say it. NDC only uses Muslims for votes.
Dr. Matthew Bogu Prempe Baumi Abedi Okanoma Menu, we and Cremoni, Twaba Mahama, a haram. We a Muslim ni penny, now bomba Mama Hama, a haram. And Anami Busa no, Muslim in church, no. Quran wakaya duhi wahunu wahi
the boss ankasa Quran no menjindi say but my kind Quran no kra back to back the boss ankasa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Muslim ni fine but then of course he's not deep into the words the religious affairs
of Islam. The campaign
we mun na echre say they have lost the election.
Wow.
Such talks, such errant nonsense, excuse me to say, or loose talks, you know, shows clearly say almost election. That Yana, I'm sure, will be very, very angry. Because let me tell you, and let me set this record straight, say, Omo Bomb and Samono are not the Yanes people sitting there. These are MPP supporters on my follow no. Wow. The person interpreting and I say Oma is Ochechemo. You sure say MPP regional executive and I say one of the constituency executives are Ochechemo. So the people you see who are clapping behind no are not necessarily the Yanes cabinet. These are MPP. Won't say opinion be a call Yana Honoma or the cheetah from the call. So let's get that record. Then set this record straight.
Right.
Napo is one person. The imams fono ebisano. And I say, ono haram obi na no ka say imams for any pastors for okuje to ablako recruit almost say omonko kire yen kola comprehensive sexual education. And now ankasa
trumu
no obani abra and so ye press conference and I say group B press conference I will come say e catch na po say come and show us or mention the names of imams no any pastors no omonka say and you are supposed to apologize to the Muslim community because only a thing imams for no only a thing that imams for no and then you have the guy to say that any imam, why do you stand before any imam? You have the guy to come before any imam after you have accused them wrongly. In the Quran and the Bible it states clearly, anybody who accuses you wrongly or falsely, you are like somebody who should be stoned to death. You're like somebody who should be stoned to death. Because say who accuse you, say we are baby. No one show you a man for say I mean where we are. People can stone the person and say bono. By the time barrel like this say no, they've already beating the person. That's why lying can lead to hell. It's one of the hadiths I've quoted to you before. In Napoli, you accusing the imams, you have no guts to even stand before the Yana, a paramount chief, a king, and come and speak this way. That's number one. Napo, you are the same person. You are the same person. Remember, I want you to play that video as time goes on. Or 2 video, no.
Right.
But then you are the same person. I obejina accuse your friend saying Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Anamibwa abra otumfo counsel you within just 30 minutes. Uko just around Manshia. And then you have to speak another gibberish against what? The founder of Ghana.
Otumfo
Otumfo. And he insulted Otumfo.
Wow.
Napo insulted Otumfo. So Otumfo asema okano sebi. Mefanye juma. Because o papa akasa chireo. Se mate se ni napo hwayiye.
And Kasa yes. Okay, be sure what them.
Them yes.
Of course.
O play ya na say oh ade Otumfo kai no sebi. Mefanye juma.
Ye Otumfo.
Yes.
Said you sika.
Na me de adutwum wo nana ba ko nso akosoro akoho nso odne ko ye nene waka ho asem eno nene mu a nene omampanya bede che nso woto ana hweye wose akwala na mesa afa no mo adi machi no aboa me me be de makasa ache no wode metunufo nanzo ma men kan chiro ma Dr. Bawumia nunu ho so woyi wo
Eti ene Dr. Bawumia nunu ho ana
nunu ho papa
ano ma abonte
enka nyese o ma file wi anka me sure say Dr. anka obeyi no anka be change no I'm telling you from meetings on my year within these recent times no within the shortest possible time Kwame there are a number of meetings on my year on Naponkwa.
Really?
I'm telling you, finding ways of means to gag him, to stop him from speaking. That his silence makes sense than his speaking. A number of meetings are called our Ashanti region, our Flagstaff House. I am telling you, on Napo alone.
Wow.
Because they can't control him. Oh yeah, in the first statement, on Nkrumah, after this particular way, there was a crisis meeting. And that's why I'm forcing his uncle apologize. He was trying to play the devil's advocate. And then Nkrofo chiefs, Kwame Nkrumah nkofo no omo PA say come and apologize and people are another B no and omo share no say go and do it of course.
Wow.
And that is why it is here Bawumia is confused August ononka say a baggage ono Bawumia kasa a baggage say was wakofa another baggage abeka no
so adesua
of course
and wakofa adesua beka
and make an I don't know how to use the tree word to answer the point so they are not finding their feet well.
Yeah.
But you see, it is all part of the kind of hammer Omakosama Ghana for. Ghana for a lot of people who are praying against this government, I'm not to thinking straight. I'm telling you. Nobody can think straight because we are in hell. People are suffering. Kwame, I'm saying contractors are Munti Omuka. Your friends are bondholders now Munti Omukano. And a lot of people are collapsing on banks. Over 9 banks and including 347 microfinance companies. I am telling you, most of them are praying against this government.
Oman Atenase also that dialysis.
Of course.
100 million.
Yes. And so, Mami Brand Apostle, what got you now? Wow, what can I say? Comprehensive sexual education. And now okay say mo the curriculum aba. Say yen chere know how to oba no be ma be say and be ma ni be ma be say. You brought it. You launched it. You are promoting LGBTQ. And you stand before the Yana and the chiefs and the Muslim community. Say what can say obi abaka to aba ma John Mahama anyway haram. One can say odi ade ba haram. Mamenka Leviticus 18:22. So anyway, or say thou shalt not lie. Lie means a lying with a man or a male as with a woman. And then what do you say? Such things are an abomination. Leviticus 18:22. A man to a man, a woman and to a woman. That thing is an abomination. Leviticus Uncle Kain. And I may say man the boss. Surah to the Kamar 54:34 or say Lot, that's Lot's people. Or say we unleash upon them a storm of stones because of the acts of homosexualism, gayism. We unleash unto them a storm of stones. Surah to the Kamar. Wow. And so such a person, no chief, under normal circumstances, with all due respect, should have allowed Bawumia and Napo to come even before their palace until they signed the LGBTQ bill. No chief, no religious leader, imam, else omo peneso Emma Bawumia and Nanado, Eba. If we really want to follow the Bible and the Quran, I am telling you on authority, anybody who respected the Bible and the Quran, because Christians are majority, Muslims we are the second. 70 against 20, 19.9, let's say 90% or 95%. Yeah. We all go by the Bible and the Quran. Yeah. And the Christians go by the Bible, we go by the Quran. Right. And all of these things, Quran, I'm say yempe LGBTQ. Bible say yempe LGBTQ. Yeah. Why would you allow? Mami come back on tell. In the United States of America, Abra omo kunkun enkofo no e Palestine. This war, Israel-Palestine war no. The whole Muslims in US for the first time they boycotted what the iftar of the White House. Wow. Under Biden, President Biden. Wow. Iftar now or Ramadan no, they normally call all Muslims together. You know what? The Muslims came together and said, once you are killing our people, you are bombing them, we will not handle your invitation. They boycotted it. There was no iftar in the White House this year. Every year, but this year because they are sharing the pain of their fellow Muslim.
What point did they say?
My point is say, under Ghana's circumstances today, the biggest haram, the biggest thing we are seeing today is LGBTQ. President Mahama Akan, President Musa Akan. Do you understand the point? What is stopping Nanado after Parliament passes our bill from signing the bill?
If that example, ya it
says, imams for no, any imam, any pastor that receives Napo and Bawumia, even though Bawumia Priya Kasa, but then of course the boss Akita will say on signing. That's why they hardly ask somebody to go to court. Even before the person went to court, the bill was given to you. Yeah. You refused to accept it. Yeah. Why did you refuse to accept it? LGBT scandal and they bribe yamping for.
And it's parliament.
It's parliament.
All because of which?
Yes. I don't know. I say ultimate Atenase as judiciary, chief justice. Ultimate case be so within Fridays. Supreme Court Oman Atenase on Fridays. Maintain says Supreme Court Oman Atenase on Fridays. But then on Fridays they sat. Within 20 they filed a case. Then they empaneled on the panel. And this case, they brought out the verdict within 24 hours or less than 12 hours. Yeah. Meanwhile, LGBTQ bill has been with you for several weeks. SAL has been with you for several months or years. Sorry, yes. So on one side, Animal Farm, you can deal with a case speedily, where you double fast track. And so I'm saying, sir, if we really want Nana Akufo-Addo to sign the bill, let's sack him from our policies. Yampamon on Bawumia from our churches. Yampamon now from our what? Muslim mosques. Of course.
But it doesn't any prayer.
Then because you need prayer. Because you need prayer. Parliament, which is like the second arm. Yes, that's the second arm. Yeah. Up pass BB. And then the president says, I won't sign. You are supposed to give reasons, return it back to Parliament. Give reasons to something. Yes. But then, what's it, Debbie? You should take it, but you sign. And that somebody should go to court. I think they will court. But e-levy. Never court no who sign it. E-levy amount for like some people got sick and so on and so on. You are charging us no. Yeah. You signed it even though it was in court. But let me come to the point I'm saying. The reason why Muslimi for any imams for better Obama John Dramani Mahama. One, baby or coach now Tamale no. Obia Oma Yenkremo for no started say omo fly from Tamale Eko Mecca. John Dramani Mahama directly. Wow. It hasn't happened. They flew from Tamale Airport straight to Mecca in 2016. John Dramani Mahama made it possible. In fact, the road network from Tamale, or even from Kumasi to Tamale, from Tamale to Bolga, was done by President Rawlings. The road network. The road now, President Rawlings did that road for us.
Which is NDC.
Wow. I'm saying, University of Development Studies, UDS, was built by Jerry Rawlings, the NDC. You understand the point I'm making? The same Jerry Rawlings. And then my 2 holidays. How many holidays did you give? You people boycotted. You tried to boycott Parliament. You were refusing to even accept the holidays during the time I'm person passing holidays. No, you the MPP. Napo unko for any Bawumia. The same President Mahama and the NDC established 195 Islamic schools across the country. Islamic schools, 195 basic schools and some junior high schools. President Mahama. And that is why imams now, which church was our schools, they know that they are making their bread and butter or daily bread from that. So, what are you telling the imams? You, your friend saying, Napo, you should know very well, say, under your regime, 2015-2016, President Mahama employs 6,500 Arabic teachers. 6,500, we were listening in our 6,500 Arabic teachers. President Mahama. And then when they came under their current general secretary, Justin Kodua, the CEO for YEA, they cancelled it. I'm gonna say, why should Muslims why should Muslims be getting or be put under the YEA? Why should Arabic teachers be put? YEA, general secretary, cancel it, MPP general secretary, and then they try to push it under the Zongo Development Fund. So I'm going to fire Arabic teachers under the Zongo Development Fund, and even that one they employ their own foot soldiers who cannot read Alif, Ba, Tau. I mean the Arabic alphabet.
Wow. They
push their own people who cannot read. They are nowhere to be found in the schools. But President Mahama, a Christian, 6,500 Arabic teachers were recruited. Again, John Dramani Mahama, all the amount for students, about 250 students, echo Cuba to study medicine. Yefa selective 75 Muslims, men and women, male and female, 75 Muslims. To add to the 250, there were 250. So Monko Sunya, doctorate, Cuba. Emumbra, so that they can post them to the various hospitals that are within the Zongo community. Say, man, person moko and also moko attending to seeking for medical help. A woman doctor will be taking care of the woman, and then a male doctor will be taking care of the male. That was the agenda, the idea. President Mahama, 2011, 2012. They came back in 2019. 75 Muslims. President Mahama, I say my imams for and Bompamano. He stood in Parliament, Mekachos Hadiaway, and defended the hijab wearing.
That's right.
Hijab. He warned heads of institutions, don't deprive the woman, the lady, the Muslim lady, and don't deprive the Catholic nun from also putting on her veil. You, Baumia, Abra, I say, you're stopping your Wesley girls, no. You almost stopping no students, no. Say, man in your fasting, man in Bompai, and then I'll come found. What man, Kasa? You were not able to speak, but you are afraid. Wow. Chief Imam issue statement on this matter. They boycotted, they rubbished it. And you, the vice president, was swear with the Quran, no? Who say was swear with the Quran? You are come to protect the Muslim vote, no?
Wow.
What did you do about it? You couldn't speak. Now we are mumu. But President Mahama, he spoke and defended it in a nice manner. Give the right to the Christian, give the right to the Muslim. The same Mikacha, your friend saying, how do you call it? On Napo. If he doesn't know, he should go and ask how we got the Hajj village. Hajj village, no? Napo. Oh, now, but under NDC, Napo was coming to the Hajj village. Yamano Hajj tickets. Oh, no, Napo under NDC, Yamano Hajj tickets. No, what's in the trouser? Some trouser be service. I can't describe how it was, but not Obaho. I know the number of MPs somewhere Obaho seeking for Hajj tickets to go and give to their constituents. Napo Abba Hajj board. 2015, 2016, Napo was coming to the Hajj village to seek for Hajj, and they gave him Hajj tickets. The NDC, the one President Mahama appointed as Hajj board chairman, Emma Wood Napo. Today you come and sit and say any Muslim imam or whatever who prays is haram. You've forgotten the good things that was done to you. President Mahama made to you indirectly through the Hajj board chairman. And you see, let me make this point. Baby, I'll catch now. When him said Napo one in the boss, also catch Yana say, how come the Hajj first are jumping from 11,900 to 75,000? Yana person with Yakaima Ebimoko Hajja and the President Mama and come to 11,900. And the 75,000 end of year 75,000. So 75,000, the bet made in Kofo Baku in Sia 6 Akomeka, Mama pencil. 75,000 no, a bet made in Kofo Baku 6 Akomeka. If that is not the biggest haram, the haram and wickedness, what is it? Napo, you and your boss have inflicted on us. And what they are planning to do is to make sure say once on Maton Hajj village. Hajj village no one on Maton. Maybe so more. Assassin no amo grabbing left right center Labone cantonment airport. Hajj village on Maton. President Mahama Christian now yeah Hajj village maya no. Or the person we see permanent Hajj structure maya no. Wo Napo and no boss Makoton Hajj village no. And you love Muslims with this. You love Muslims. Well, we are going to sit. We normally will go through the routines of Hajj and the rituals and everything. Check our passport, have a place of sleep, washrooms and everything. You have come to sell it. You are selling it. One person may tent, but now we are on some way.
Mami fa we ntu dwa say wabra enkomo no ya ba na wie ye no. Maybe phone lines. We are Muslim afre, we are Christian afre. Enkomo ya ye di efa. Said ye Napo ne nkofo. Omo fa osom ho eye politics. A omo nya ntwa so. Nia nano Napo ko kaye and one analysis near but Mustafa Tiade bio wabra Napo so ye we no so Samira so nam and on so eka the same thing titru dia che omo Zongo community no sandisi omo pe Zongo for asem na eya omo mom and a pe Zongo for asem ne kasem no wancha no mo ma ye anasa no ma omo ba be ye edie na wugidi se etel machia omo ye normal way
and maybe say Samira na o kasa no abra omo pam omo say that girl we omo penise say obeye fast no o kan won bibi say we oba
why come
Wesley Girls students no o kan won bibi
wan kasa
so I call Wesley Girls if I'm American set me right I stand to be corrected
yeah
me name say call Wesley but you can check for me
check it
what man kasa abra yes say Fulani for any kotokoli for any your friends saying Zabrama for mun ye Ghanaian so you mama register no o kan won bibi during the recent registration exercise Samira did she speak one kasa ye to Abama no 2020 we no so he might have to ho o ni might have to say I'm an American Muslim enti might have no or their to do election time no and of course Fatima I stand to be sorry you understand the point I'm making enti Samira nobody is taking a message adia onam obi biara Samira edi omo year campaign the year 2016 2020 no omo free lechi because or that man for oko ye malam bakobe no or ye penyin malam or ye ka malam or ye oba malam
yeah
oko mo check that up to now on fulfill e wo man obi
wow
wako mia bebre I know the places we have visited Samira has not fulfilled their her obligations and the promises.
So their strategy no.
Of course, they are playing the religious card. They feel that they can go and use emotion. Say, oh, yeah, Fulani, Baba, yeah, first lady, Fulani, yeah, kunkum omo, any omunanchwe no, yeah, kunkum omo no. Samira will be in another kasabi. A lot of Fulanis have been killed in the midst of armed robbery. Oman from say armed robbers, and they killed and then they steal their what, their cows. Samira never spoke about it. She never defended the Muslim girl. And so today you come and sit and say yeah could vote mini Kubani Nina Zo in Zama first lady so you want to just be first lady like that what was Rebecca Dinechi what Rebecca Kufa Dinechi
what can say more
because they know her character
wow
they know her character but my member sa we no so Yagbon we no Dagbon my member sa Napo the first finance minister Mohammed Amin Adam oh yeah Muslim offer Dagbon no when you say not sure letter the command and Kufa the man in sign LGBTQ bill no yes, the Muslim finance minister offered Dagbon Yana in China. Ono now said Nana Akufo-Addo men signing this is a Muslim.
But none the reason is one Sikabiba boy.
Of course, Sikabiba boy if I own bay. And one to the President Muska. Also, no matter the amount of money or aid whatsoever, the same as President Mahama. We care less. Our culture and values, our religion is what we stand for. What amount of money is Amba? During the COVID, Skaben Amba. Your tax system aren't you dissipating our resources? Lot of money has come. Even with IMF, we have money. Almost the South Canada go to your friends and cathedral, $58 million. Almost the the $34 million on ambulances. We are wasting money.
Yeah, to be fine.
Yes, we have 17,000 pounds an hour. And so there's nothing that should stop us. Finance Minister Oye Dagboni, Oye Muslimi name Amin Adam wrote a letter to what the president that he shouldn't sign. And such a person, you come and stand before the mosque, or you come and enter the mosque and you say Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. What the hell? Subhanallah. And then you have again the same your friend, the president Akufo-Addo. Kokati sold. I sent you the pictures. I don't know whether you have the pictures. You can show $30 million. Say mobile Yendi water project. Check for me whether you have the distance.
Screen.
Yes.
Okay.
Fantastic. Come down. Yes. Where Yendi military airstrip? But we are promising here. 2020. Me say date no and I'm 2020.
Yes.
Or say I will Yendi to get the military airstrip. Maybe up to now. Where is the Yendi airstrip? Yana has been asking of this thing. September
4, 2020.
Fantastic. You promise it in the year 2024.
Yeah.
4 years and on Yendi airstrip yeah. Pachoko Damango there no so mami.
For the next one.
Damango.
For the next one.
And I say Tamale. Another way say we promised to they promised the Yana that they were going to build a water project for him. Spend $30 million, almost $30 million. They cut the sword. Yana Bissau almost say, where is my water? Yana Bissau, and that is what I was expecting the person to address it before Yana. Or Bissau said, where is the water? The same way Moko Damango, me ma paramount chief so, baby I called Abuja Napo Honum Damango. The same thing, also Bissau said they cut sword for water project. Up to now, Damango endings you, President Mahama, and the water tanker, and they call Damango. President Mahama. And now all see boreholes am within the Gujan land. There's no water they promised. The same Yana, yes, Yana 65 Vice President intervention of Tamale Yendi Water Project. So we're at 2024. Meanwhile, Omokati sword in July 29th. On July 29th, 2020, Akufo-Addo cut sword for $30 million Yendi Water Project. This is it.
Wow.
Akufo-Addo cut sword.
What they are so from
yes, 2020.
2020.
And Yana Ebisa almost say Yana 6 vice president intervention on Tamale Yendi water project. Meanwhile, you have the gut to come and stand before the Yana. Instead of you giving an account of what you have done for the people of Dagbon, you come and say Dagbon people shouldn't this thing. That's it. Yes, Okate sword. No, this is 2020.
Wow.
So Yendi as 1 year, Yendi water 1 year. What is it? Damango Diano 1 year ama Yagbonguda. Savulugu na Yona 1 year. Also, I say, Obey ni kwine from Sablugu, Eko Wale, 1 year. The same person, okay, say, Obey converted veterinary college into a public university for him. 1 year, Obisao. That's why you now said that Baumia fulfill your promises. Baumia fulfill your promises. And so I am trying to tell you that Oshe any Nairi, Nyankasa or Hini Nairi or Trancho Treno or no Baumia.
Wow.
Yes, Paulugo Dam no. Say what for northeast upper east and ameboa o say o dey 1 year a signature project 1 year you call expose no you spend $12 million on what the Palugu then no and blocks any annual
yes
$12 million.
Wow.
Can you calculate it? $12 million. You lie to Nayiri, you lie to Yona, you lie to Dagbonwura, you lie to the Yana. You understand the point? And you have the gut to come and stand before them and say that they should vote for you.
But I didn't still so common China. And
that is why we are trying to call on them to say that these are the people who lie to you and have broken their promises. They have not fulfilled on it. And so I'm expecting say me papa for me penny for me sremo say look at the record of these people. And that is why I mean that you now was blunt about it. Fulfill your promises. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, you come to me. Yes, I agree. But I will tell you the truth. Some time ago, I'll call Yana catch about me. I say, John, John Jamani Mama is your senior brother. So when you are talking, know how to talk, respect him. And then so I'm expecting all chiefs, paramount chiefs, everywhere we find ourselves, that these people are killing and milking us. And Yamama a ding. When you give them the money to go and buy food, they can't even listen. Today, you Baumia Napo. That Muslims or imams should pray for you. And as a John Jamani, under President Mama, we didn't see Muslims being killed like that. You won't say you kum yanko for Muslim for, and you Napo in Kumasi, 7 Muslims were killed. Zongo Muslims, 7 were killed. You just wasted their blood like that. You and the Baumia, as I was always gone. Yeah, my inko for 8 or 9 Muslims out of the many, 8 or 9 were Muslims, including Shaw Yaro, and to me, DwaboAse is here. And Mohammed Al-Hassan. What did you do about it? You injured them. And then in the 2020 election, you killed 4 Muslims out of the 8. 4 Muslims. And so, Samira, 14 years girl, you killed her. She's not even a voting age, but you shot bullets. I mean, you killed her. Wow. Ibrahim Amba Shukura, you just killed him. The same as a friend, Tajuddin, and Abdallah Yarik, was the Chima. You killed them. Kaka, freeze the country, any Nasiru. They killed them. Muslims, look at the number of Muslims that have been killed. And then you have the temerity to come and tell the Muslim people, the imams, that anybody or is a Muslim or imam who votes for the NDC, you have committed a haram.
Wow.
Have you seen how many Muslims have been killed? How many Muslims have you seen or blood being lost as a result of police or military shooting? How many? And see, Minkah, this thing, one of the things that I want you to understand is any Muslim, any Christian who votes for the MPP, as a result of the Nanado not signing the LGBTQ, has committed the biggest sin, haram. Yeah. Allah will ask all of us. Yeah. Any Muslim, any Christian who votes for the MPP for as long as the president has not signed the LGBTQ bill, that one is a fact. That one is a fact.
Because of
course, Oba, Meba, your friends say worry together.
Yeah.
Oba, any Muslim, any Christian who believes in the Quran and the Bible, the words of it, and you practice it, and you go ahead to vote for the MPP for as long as the president has not signed another signing here, you've committed the biggest haram. Allah, God will never forgive you in your grave.
And America cry. No mono Sadia no.
Yes. Donald Trump. That is why the Muslims came together to support him. Wow. Apart from the war, they all came because of the LGBT. The Christian community the same, the Muslim community the same.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. The NDC, we wrote the constitution together with the farmers, the fisher folks. We know the values of this country. We learned it from President Nkrumah. President Rawlings taught us. What the Quran says, the Bible says. We go with the people. We didn't come for our selfish interest. And it's now we share President Mahama. He forgot everything about his personal interest. All his, the thinking is a development for the country.
Yeah.
How to uplift and get the people in a better condition. But for these people, all they are doing from the beginning to the end is about milking the state, stuffing a lot of dollars and cedis outside the country. And that's what you see in Sicily. But the last thing I want to say, any Muslim who believes in all our imams, from the national chief imam to the Sunnah imam, Ahmadiyya imam, Shia imam, the council of chiefs, who wrote the manifesto on Muslims and brought to the President Mahama and President, Vice President Baumia. President Mahama FIR the two manifesto mo. Baumia amfa or the idea bako and the pen the two no. A Muslim, for as long as you know this truth, say bako Christian no wafa mo policies. Muslimin need the one fa. Why would you go and vote for the Muslim? Wow. And I won't say it's haram. But it is one of the biggest dishonesty if you turn your back against the Christian who is coming to do things to better your life. President Mama on Yamba Abamo, Wama Islamic Education Unit car. On Yamba Abamo, Wama Zakat and Sadaka Fund car. Some of the Muslim radio stations were Moto.
That's right.
President Mama on Yamba Abamo. Up to now, we see boreholes in some of the Muslim about sister boreholes he's building in some of the communities, including the Muslim communities.
On Yamba
Abamo.
Wow.
This is the man who cares and loves the Muslims. That is why the Zongo community, the Muslim community, will never be swayed by the bribes they are giving. All this money is a man for LGBTQ money, bribing money. I mean, LGBTQ money.
Yeah.
And the money I'm making out of Hajj. And the President Mama say, Mama holiday back one account, FA Eid Fitr. Baumia, what is he saying? We are vice president. You have the right, you can do it today. Why are you saying, say, this is a talk about Mama and son of Abaye? Who promises to obey system models in high schools? You have the right to do it today. You didn't do it.
No, why now? It's not bad.
Of course, that is why we need to vote for such a dishonest person. So, to me, in there, you couldn't do it. Why would you want to be voted for tomorrow? Then you come and be my unanswered story. But you see, President Mahama, President Rawlings, President Mus, we should salute them. These are Christians who made our lives independence better. A Muslim today will carry himself everywhere. We are happy, alhamdulillah, under the NDC because Obin Baby say, Unya Ghanaian, Unya alien. Send our papa a pame no. And this is tonight. But let me say this. Yeah. Let me let people of Ghana. The first Muslim, Dagbon, our coach now, no, the first Muslim governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Nasiru Isaku, President Mahama appointee, no, the first Muslim Bank of Ghana governor was a son of Dagbon Yana. Appointed by President Mahama. Yes, this is the car. Of course. And the one motors, no, this is the car that President Mahama admire, you know.
Where is Zakat?
Zakat and Sadaka Fund. Oh, President Mahama Ekasano. Of course. May catch out the Bank of Ghana governor, John Dramani Mahama, Muslim.
Wow.
In fact, the first chairman, co-chairman of NDC, Muslimini, no, it's Alaji Sifo Ali, the late. And then Allah or AA Munifie, they were co-chairman, Muslims, NDC, Emma Muslim, the opportunity to serve as the first chairman. The first general secretary was a Muslim, Alhaji Udu, a son of Dagbon. Again, the first chairman of the Council of State, Alhaji Mumuni Baumia Papa. First chairman.
What an irony.
Of course, and he used that money to be sponsoring you to become where you are, you vice president. Today you have the guts to turn your back and then be insulting President Mahama.
Wow.
You see, Muslims were wide awake. Nobody can influence us. Zongos are wide awake.
Yes. What do I say? Me chat over, but mami makwayo. Na me magana phone num enfre.
No problem.
Me just asema wo kan. Dodo na ne wo ya adwen. Ewo ensem ya wo kan. Ene said ye wasi aye analysis said ya fa na ponsa ensem ya wo kan. E de a kire eye Muslimi for 0208984166 and 050000257. Mene Alhaji Mustafa Abubakar and a wakasa bebre. What in the Adriana? Hello morning.
Hello, fine morning.
Would you never be a free?
Because I free book.
Now your first say.
The same bliss.
Bless you to you.
Naposo. Anytime since omuyi na pa otu pa oko ye ni hu finu. Anytime bia na po beka se bia nipa 10,000 every MPP.
Wow.
Because the kasa honti. Change way on presidential material.
Not just only Alhaji Adwin, but I say 020-898-4166 or say Naponia presidential or vice presidential material. So, hello, morning. We didn't have a free. Hello. What to make? Okay, one to make 020-898-4166. Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning, yeah.
Bodina, baby, I'm free.
Yo, with the Abudulai, Safri Kumasi. What do you, Mr. Rebri? A man for man fat, or more than to say the Mount Napocano, a Asampapi Noka. They say what frustrated. Indeed, being a noir, the can someone can have a Indeed, Mr. Rebri and Okim was a woman fast as a man shooting. Yanya, Sapano, Jam, Mahama, or why came for pa, and the threat, send a point of an infant chain. Young Conquering.
Mate, a year now, a large person 2 years. What did 2 years? I don't think nano pay. Then you have been a walker Sassaro. Say, and all so be canal jam and a qua. Was will be a 1-7 national. Wagofana same here. Now, be did it trim. It is a say no. Obi obeka se biari ebe pense won sem ni mo fi Ghana hia no kre wabra ye koto aba. Hello morning.
Hello.
Me Saudi na baby free.
Good morning. Actually, me FM is Salafo. The Casa Filipumate.
Isifu yeti o.
Wada uruma program ya yenige ho pa.
Okay, me da say. Em se obeka fo ye. Me pe obi obeka ebi aso de alaji e kan ye no so me fa me last caller na fe my ba alaji so na nu di sema e twa to no wo de atachi na ye de nkomo na si. Hello morning. Hello morning.
Morning.
Tia me free phone so why? Bodina baby am free.
Mpato serious to assess.
Ya ye ni eku udam framem. Bodin e na de o free.
It's free of Urukum.
The first say
it's free of Urukum.
okay, afa ko asem so.
The friend of Malima.
Ko asem no so.
Na podi ya wanya Muslim. But we are a Muslim. As somewhere what come Muslim for no any Christian for no Yana. Muslim for any Christian for it what to be. One our buy and to one be what is kind of Christian for to say if you're the trauma, your mama. What him? Your mama soon a buyer or the share your ma and my Yamaguma Yafi. At your canoe, one time or can or a sword and any ever you.
That's your canoe. How do you me that say, me that say the flower freya? Your infancy, me and my friends were here, infantry here. Not just a good one anyway, you are doing, would ye, Haja Lima, Alaji.
Yeah.
Already a baby or Connie or ye near one shall sassam no, a bit to me, Yaba.
So no,
very serious concern.
We're more person more divide your country into religious grounds. Me bomb any your pastors for say among two napofo because on no a Christian. Yende ye malans for no kasa said this thing or no Christian ever be catch rain ye Muslim for no on kasa no he has no locus to even stand before us to tell us what is haram.
Na large ba omi ntimi to for.
That be on to me.
What to be so
because on no na contract on no na discano. Yes, send out to our vice na man no. Send out to one to say about you say the highest bidder $40 million or $30 million. One to say no. Yes, the first presidential candidates are you say it was for the highest bidder. Power. And then this ECG Haptel issue no wine contract. Say Haptel about media. And then who is Easy Energy Minister? And then Matthew Prokupempe. $35 million now your friend saying located Amerino. Whose pocket was he going to? But then let me just say this. Recently, who called one of the hospitals, I mean Gregory Hospital, the Muslim nurses, no, they are deprived from wearing what? The hijab. Yeah, mamun share hijab. Dabi. Samira, oh yeah, they won't. Samira uncle catch hospital for no say, Omama uncle and Chanel stress or bet my ya. The same way, baby, me person kind of phone say, friends say, Western Business Minister, no, I don't know what's a move for police for any militia, some protect Obi statue. Wow. What arrant absurdity? Say, me be a security. No more time security. I go say statue. For how long can you be there? And so let me just say, Ghana for let's look for truthful, honest people. And then now your friend saying, you know, Papa we it's with Anaba. So video no, they be me person one is one boss video no. And then you Professor Makari Sukaya, Abuja Imam no, and then you pay for imams no be. Also look for somebody who is truthful, Obia Okanokre, Obia obetima abuamo wa brabo asesa obi a waye bida won say papa we dey you can say oh rich hospital near UGMC hospital near like infrastructure development waye President Mahama yenkremufo alhamdulillah manifesto now we adopt 18 policies for Muslims alone 18 against the Muslim Baumia we adopted only 1 or 2 no. President Mahama, we will continue to stand with him. We will continue to make sure that we pray for him. Imams will even more than the number of times I'm telling you. The imams are going to be praying for John Mahama and the NDC because their life they know will change because the hard fares will come down. That 75,000 President Mahama Ediba from. President Mahama Ediba see new senior high schools at the Mark Remofor. Oba see university in partnership with the private sector. AC University Mark Remofor. Oba make sure Obama scholarship to Muslims and person Muslim medicine, law, ICT and engineering. 1 million coders, Oman person Muslim computer near ICT we know. President Mahama Eba Bomo. So the children, the Muslim youth, the Zongo youth are ready to take advantage of the 24-hour economy because a lot of them too that can get into the police, the military, the security services.
That's right.
And so this is a man who has a track record for the people of Dagbon, the track record for Muslims and Zongos, and the track record for Ghana as a whole. Let's go for the umbrella. And I tell you, my Muslim brothers and sisters, inshallah, bakuta bajin kunya, kowa echire wangat fulansa, kubali mutemu jefa kuremo ba John Dramani Mahama. Ya imuna, manya musulmaimu, from National Chief Imam Zuwa Kasa, John Dramani Mahama ya gwada michi so yeya. Even in opposition, ma be bari aikin saba. And I reach out to National Chief Imam, and I reach out to Shia Imam, Ahmadiyya Imam, Al-Sunnah Imam, and I reach out to the number of the local communities. He is there for Ishao Yaro. And I can shoot Ishao Yaro. When they shot Ishao Yaro, that I also was gone. President Mahama is the one taking care of Ishao Yaro. The Muslim vice president has never come to Ishao Yaro. President Mahama echo theater on 2 occasions to check on Ishao Yaro. And today you have the God, somebody who has spilled blood. You want to come and stand before us that we should vote for you, Baumia and Napo. Allah knows who will lead this country. And he knows the heart of John Dramani Mahama, inshallah.
Medasi Alaji Mustafa Abubakar and he will break. And what that Jenny Boa Beboa and Komoy. Yabasa Shabu Abusa Canino, or no former deputy CEO, Edema Maslock, na Yabidi and Komoya. Alaji Edase. Edase. Abusa DwaboAse Power 97.9 and a Facebook TV XYZ live on TV XYZ Ghana and a Power 979 for Facebook Live. HBA squad neighbor, Yababe Dia Wachira Hong Komo. Asuraba Nana Uredu, National Deputy Secretary, Emma Sidak, William Osei Pauli, National Chairman, Emma Sidak, Anna Techiado, and also Kasamafo, Edema Spare Parts Dealers Association, Ewo Aboso Kai, Womo Aya Ready Chebiano, Yaden Komono Ebesisha. So that's one Bemi Waha, Nebuana Adianum Koyo. Abusa Mikhail said Class House Electronics. Omo baba ya dia sunkubi e November bosomi mo. Omo ye sales pa. Na sales yo omo ye. Omo friend of sales at Class House Electronic Company Limited. On selected purchases on Black Friday. Also if you ada tuntum no enam kwan so eba. Na sa fi ada tuntum ye eba. Class House Electronic say adie bia wo beto bia no ye becha ho ade fidi wabra wonto. It is say blenders, say irons, say washing machine, say gas cylinder, say tabletop fridges, say near kika mobile phone, and ye, the over Tobiano, ya wachedia, ya debe maokwa. And one say, what for Class House Electronics, I was 059 890 2908 059 890 2908. Nafe, one make you order. Any enormous be out per se. What one when you know make out say 21st clinic a sciatica expert. What was in 3 did you call Nancy one or yaw now tiano and one sciatica. So be the Ujuman now. Bahomodian the call 21st clinic between Afromore 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 21st clinic a sciatica expert. Mama show TV XYZ no kwaso ana hwe nche no ye de ahokyere nkomo no ebe hyehyɛ so municipal pass for ne adroba for ene ebedi san nkomo no omo ayire no omo tai kwadwom omo ankasa kwadwom omo bɔ nkwan omo kɔsoto ahodo ekɔtɔ ade ahokyere nkomo no ye ba bedi ne nyina dollar nkomo na but health alert clinic say dan ne nyina no omo kɔ no heba eti ye gina eye ebibi mamu ha ayare hwe any enduro so asa yade ahodo efichiko mu how crankro diabetes crankro hypertension stroke wonai ne wonsa yetitriti adwuma kakra yi a wo ye ya wo se wabre bawura health alert clinic na yenhwew nompe emu nsam pressure yi fere nyina bra ye na yenhwew serbe ya hoto ebeba hwemacha kwan wo mu grabata ahodo e wo Medina Kaswa Pokuase Ashaman and Atakrade efri dwada kwasi fiada yetrasi fra no bono so ekwasi awie nwumrem wo no num and afesu betu afra ye e was 0242 518893 and 0242 518865 health alert ye kono heba ye best see our TV XYZ ye ba en komo no yere hihye so. TVXYZ Sunye Oman Atenase Sabre awocha ho nkomo no ene yede behyehyɛ so ose ne tonton sansan no baby anamodwen se mewura na nya ho na mewura kolok baby a yedru no adwuma na si aka how many days ne yakoto aba 27 days political party bia wo asem bia wo kan che Ghana wa kan wie but at the end of the day no $1 no and as I say what budget nanado fans award Nanado first near friend at the show boy. He said dollar na beji show boy no e dia to no so. Ba umia near friend economic whiskey and a dollar no abeji whiskey sem no e dia to no so. It is to say ba umia ntimi nka dollar mpo. Wo ka dollar na ba umia gina wo bedwane. Ba umia ntimi more the word economy because economy na brim no eti na na yesi nkonya ye ba be di nkomo and then ye be ye so practical. Said be ya wo betime relate. And yet the usual economic jargons, no, and I say political jargons. When you man yourself, where Kobia is ye crummy $1, Tetafu ye crummy $1, Conso ye simani $1. That's also what I did $1. Me matadi $1. Say city to dollar and I yaka say a year 17 cities are a year here some more beer. Et ya should have been now redu, we fear wamuna nanim no metena se one national deputy secretary Emma aye me from CDAG CDAG CDAG
no
concerned drivers aka CDAG asoba akwaba
mejusumi na bema
bibi aboko
boa de na daroma samra techremo da bodwemu de ne chese papa na yebi na bo makani aka eno na eriba be si jaso na no pai
mo fire and afeso William o say aka Pauli na to say
me na me na ho na me betra
national chairman CDAG so rawo
mami chair me krum asoja manfo ampem dako MP ho ye adwuma pa nyame hira no na me krum kwa na me se kwa ne de eye trata kwan yen papa ba o mi aso obeye toilet aman 8 years ni obi ne ne yere na atrema wo nkwala fo o me na me ka kire o toilet no wo nkwala fo wo
edan no
toilet no wo bi sin 8
toilet no
me na me ka kire o wo mu gusu tim sesi a
edan ya ban dia no makoto
oh masa opa
ana mu ni ba bi te
masa
eno makoto ne ma wo sai
obeye juma obeye ba refu ho ne ne yira be wo ho wow wo da so tim be pem ne tembia me kwa asem man me de yan tembia mi fi wo ba ni wa wike nyame yaduma Wednesday be kra mesa ko
next ba o mi 8 years no adwuma obeye ya
de yenya ba ko mi kroma so ya ma jacket yenya jadan ne yenya ho se nyampem da ko na se bi odi grade baba be twitwa kwan so wa man na masa yeti man papa
me da say we ne wakwa aba asem tejiado me mo wakwa aba
me jo so minia
PR spare parts dealers association aboso guy to say
obese yeti anete
that to say 2016 yeti ana neti ana
oh there's a big difference changes abem
za
changes abem
is a mudi bibia boa ba form eno na wo kana
Kwame so kutaka
Mikutaka.
Unjini say no ton say.
Mentam kese bala. Oboso bosi. Ka kitu me matches at that game. 28,000.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you matches scrap and matches and NG quite 15,000. But 20 let me say 10 years, 8 years back no. Na ka na kasa na ton 13,000. The unit na kasa na vehicle no 13,000. Engineer 15,000. And the can 85,000 4 plugs no. It's no share. I will say, Niama Aye.
The way Minia Francis is share with Obusano said, Kai Missumit Matobi.
I was okay as I don't know some Jamama.
Kwame, my Minchia microphone will wash in my room. Mia Minia Kion.
When I get us a one I mati.
A buash on
you man, the baby up to the dorsal.
You mati Kion in Crawford, Galaxy 24 economy, the medium we had the working on now. Omo ye dwuma pa de ma ebo ke na hwe kwapin man so otie power na edu chrome sai wi mu nyina no bietie power fm
all right afa ye ba yankasa ye nkomo no enkomo na ye de ni aguro bi eni edie because say nano na dollar to cedi nam 4 cedis na ye Fred John Mahama say we obi a wa bon wa woni mamamu a ene gina 17 cedis cedi to dollar no 17 cedis asonama o how ben na diaba
yo me say didi kan mame sanche tie for na menchia adrofo asabro majibre na daje but tawunu mame ti we mfro one ha na me refi one way kwama minister of transport deputy Evena Santampuli deputy transport minister the person catcher no and no point in say unishwe ka osora on kana no tum no turn minister
no wasempa
because enano in wababa expose no ho say onimhwe na just say minister ho no no aketua nkwa no je mfaso bi ani no so the most worst minister so far metimi akase o mamu apa ye kase min grade na over 10 wa zero kronya -1 most useless minister em say nansia be na otwumere ntemi ba bonte ye adwene say ye betu ya hintwade mu na minka say ye betu lorry fam anya say Pauli ana agbado ana ya be masori ana kotu lorry fam ye wonema bi a photocast ye be ka say criteria ye use ye de to hintwade mu na sa na ma nan no em say the basket ni so spare parts kan munya the chain can testify to that ana drivers and vehicle licensing authority DVL almost service charges count and insurance account and petrol account. This animal working Camboman so the one percentage that to lorry film
and a dollar no so jina me one
sapepepe
se fa ngone spare parts ni na dollar
sapepepe dollar spare parts are cost we be din komoni nya about $60 enya hwe na wo minister when ya kwenya UTV na se yesi ya to lorry film na se mu obi mu bu Ghana fo bu adrafo a mo ba friend e bi say oh me nuanom ne ba ne sen because we ho na otin mo ya armchair ministers mu nko ba bia the higher no be hamo because mo to fuel mo to spare parts style kra mo to because report last year or last 2 years just say Flagstaff has on kwa omo issue about almost 2 billion Ghana cedis and not talk about Trinity so what you say and just one mo to hwe ya ne kodwa so koto because in benefit do teenager no nim se na hye no na say na ya base betu a hye ntwade mu na onim ho mache a obe transit ka say obi obe attempt bia de be ma post fu ache no ana fe nso no enema say ya keka bom we to lorry for me nu honom onya akwenya no kra wantimi ancheche bogu nu ho enu asepoto nti yesene sa won ni we ama no say so sore no pa na zo ni hwenka onka na no ntum
is that to say mo beto asantwe dem
lorry friend there I can promise you say a kosoroba for my betum because yenya for the Christmas
na mo hu ye mobo
san so na sebe yenkudwafo ni dwa ena me ne wo kasa ye statisi ye di enkomo a enema akosoro ewe sector mu Kwame we be ho
bowurem yenko
ni ye ka dollar ni cedi no ho asem Kwame wonim se ye ka na ye friend sprinter bus no ye de ye trotro ebi kokuma se na keka ho no just last year 2001 2002 na baby 90,000 the come up to Mr. Body ne a journey national na cost right 100,000 which is it is kind of 1 billion because of dollar ni cedi obi adwuma so heso wentimi ahweso year amadu baby adunu ntene sprinter ye tono 250,000 it is kind of 2.5 billion na kwa be bisa hose saka we ya tomo ne the more we can pay times 2 obeda no atwe but what you say afen so ka ba ko bi kan your friend no
eti no na ye dia to screen so no
sabe pepe sa sprinter na da so no
okay
2022 20 we na 100,000 and na 240,000 250,000 and opa kwa be ba me check here no e bi nam 260,000 2.6 billion and na onu ma de ba kwa wo mu enka no nanka banks no ananka to omo to ananka omo da ma drafo nanka aye we campaign ni awie banks akwa bonu misa banks omo to cars ni nyina ye goods banks ni nyina it is na we soja ni and na police ni na bi okoji loan e banks where they talk about driver we campaign so we are times 2 the times 2 of this amount almost 500 million 500,000 which is it is kind of 5 billion kwa mo betu asa ka renu owu ya kra bia na afa otrim anaka na asa kwa kwesi babies eno tin koda total fish no eno so dey ton 80,000 90,000 eno ana dodo na friend kwa pokunu eno so nam 230,000 2.3 billion tiskano kwame
eno ne Toyota highest
na isi ono musa yo ba kum ye kan eno so ye Toyota fish by the same way 230,000 2.3 billion abra ne ton 70,000 80,000 eno na nsia wa fichire ho afede ka ho Toyota Vit
ketwa no
eno picanto
de uber
eno na techiado kan wa sembisi a se ba ko ya matis ni nyina omunyomo one family mu eno no 2021 2022
2021 year
2021 2022 even 2023 kra ye ba be remo no na 30,000 300 million it is an ukra 60,000 and ukra 90,000 obetima to ba kuma ko 3 e da man crofo so mfa nya adwuma ma
wow
and na me no ka se onum ne bo 120,000 1.2 billion na adan bone be ne aye na na do ni ba omia e wo mamu hanom ana bone ye ya ne se creative dollars for change 2016 don boy ana
okay enko wi achie no se cars we nyina no nya na wo koye hu adwuma asebia wo ye wo change oil ene ne ho nkro no bana malese bo no so wo
Kwame
Fire FM
Kwame si dia eda no kra container tefo tem ye we container ntu wato awie no 2.5 billion afianza wo betwitwa akɔ me brata techiado honom akɔ toto glass ne na manam aboso kan uwi a opostry abeye nkonya ne nema sisim iti kan na so no ba wie no okika kɔ 3 billion it is obi di mo bi work empia about almost 6 billion at the Libya country
with the unquented now
about what you say these are the reality and grants I feel say come as a man asanta puri story is a wooden some for audio mama sorry ni afa now capital kwame bone be na yaye bone ye nyina ne say 2016 ye ka say a tobi the energy sector levy esla a draft for SMP eye owura setakpe de ba samrenso ye demonstration di ahoma boy yam kasi esra de kwame yempe because kotobeku oba eto ayeda petru boso ye campaign na nado ni bo me kwame buru efe pa sama na ba me o blue la cause bi blue top bi obo na okra na mark na board oba no calculation tabulation na watete bi afrum osijo mama ne trimo den pa enti na sa to no gusu word so moto aba mama na se moto aba mama na do na me ba izan se minim economy ntino me yi bi afrim ne yi sa esla ne fo kwame ene nkomo be ne di petro sem nkomo ne di ene esla no egusu da petro bo so ama ya san tumu about 50% esla no ye wie ne ko de yenya ne sa because omo ye to no omo ye ne se bia nka efiri sa abre no be 2022 mu ono no de nanka ya de ya soma wie nanka yi esla ne fro kwame abawe na nado ni bomi abawe asan de esla no akwa mortgage na draft we twa no almost 30 years 2035 na be twa esla ne we money men na draft for ya sa bere no na petrol 1 gallon 14 cedis akoto abako 14 cedis ene 1 gallon 70 cedis wow. Sabra no na kotoba kunya 3 cities 20 pesos. Yeah. Into 4 times 5. Okay, kabo mo ina 14 cities.
That's right.
Ene sa 1 liter bo no. Sabra no ene ababe ye 1 gallon. Ene no e free 14 cities. Akwa ko dru 70 cities. Na ye bazi e babe 2 lorry frame a no akwetena bebe na oto ayampia. Eno tin koda oya yeah, this is an engine oil. And then I see sabe ukotoka na engine no. Eza sere bo ident no. Eso manage. Tenya boso me ba kon na otwimi no. No akoto engine oil no dey den. No dey assistant.
And at the screen no so near goil. Is that to say goil kwa na hu bibi say ya na.
Na ya bande.
Na ya bande.
Okay. Uko baby foforo beti basa.
Sa pepe.
All right.
Na sisa na share wo soro kura sen goil.
Share wo soro esen goil.
And then na see and also a skyrocket 200 first na 150 and non crowd 250 Ghana 2.5 for into 1 gallon. I feel engineer da honom na the tell me can see a manage engine no kwame okwa engine bi wa boso kan your friend Sayon am say te chado do nimpa sprinter no your friend here for engine because o sprinter engine wa so won this car and not to botomi alala obenya 3000 those days because those days are 2022 year 2023. Wow. Now you're 3,000 cities. Kwame no me bo.
Say.
24,000. Maybe cry 25,000.
Free
3,250 million. Touching a tell they say didn't come on. Some boy be catch them some boy. Wow. O contemporary is in a dance no abuchi mem. 250,000. So what you say?
E didn't in $1 no na akofa we yaba.
Na dey na akofa na ba. Me ba what you say because techimu omo so mo kwa ma no na akofa na ma na say almost $100 so what you say na omo the city no kwa na almost $100 no mda kwa akofa na ma na ba anunti I don't think kwa ma fa we nka wan sama jamu engine ba ku bi so kan your friend electronics engine and sprint original engine and so na 18,000 19,000 20,000 and 45,000 to 50,000 450 million choppable money. Enti boni ben ana draw for ya man boni ben ya na nado ene baomia ana from so ya ene say ye kosa line 2062 abama
and any question we say but and baomia economy in ye way tajado fie wura spare parts mo ye dollar no ampampa and akofa we nyina ba na
kwa ma minchi wa hwefo no tifu ne minu ai kan no kre sa engine o ka say electronics ye fa ni CDI. Yeah. No boy ni pa.
Your friend say
CDI.
Okay.
Na Kwame ade ya ne say.
Na Sayon no so ade ade.
Sayon dey.
Brand bia na.
A company bia ni ha. Okay. But CDI no electronics. Na Kwame, I did my question says, we be able to engine 50,000 or the trotro or G2 cities, 5 cities. That be no betika, baby, no. Or take a nature, no rush. Or ban rush, we run the system cry another problem because it's overnight. Anyway, Kwame, a money you know, share in your man, a human day dinner. I was so kind. Yamono, yeah, politicians. Ghana dread year, Ghana dread your Ghana, I was so company politicians.
How?
Oh, yes. What say Yamono? Yeah, making decisions by my politicians.
That's true.
And I said, all the policy by na moi, ye babonti, ye kasampa.
That's true.
Now, over the years, I was so kind, it take one side. A kasa for one side, sir, for almost 30 years. And ye, it's no
Mokasa for one side, say.
Oh, yeah, oh, share between New Patriotic Party and National Democratic Congress. And the time is super power beyond. I am not narration here different from when MPP is in power.
Wow.
Do you understand? This time, no new executive Babu Sukana. Yeah, they say 50-50. This time, no, you knew be our side. A grand year, 50-50 because we 50-50 now. And the chair will say we incompetent and I say integrity no was wrong. It's understand it be more and comfortable. Now, Abuso Kai Kwame say offer Uniama from United States of America and Canada. Car betono. Kana what we any the endanche. No to tomorrow. Care be to or $300. So what you do car back sabe 50 ya. O multiplier 300 by 50 when you $15,000. O the back on the CDC ma $15,000 multiplied by 17 CDs. She's got unya on the nanche. O freight is here $6,800 by 16,000 by 17,000 and then chain. Uvia and sana u duty embe muye. Na u duty bebe muye no kan nyina boma Kwame one container wo free America na Canada ba no. What was ka kum? Na akoma wie no so no wo supply wie anya so wie a ho na ne discount ma wo e bi abe 1 month 2 months into discount ye cd no dollar ni dwane no na wo cd no depreciate why your capital wow ni nyan a contribute money man ya ne boy den e kosoro no
cd no ba form no na wo dwetre e no mfa so
say wo ko no dollar no e ye 16 cedis wakọ ni manyina wie no oba bedu no dollar could do 17 cedis. 1 cedi difference huge ebi wom so what I say now oba so na ultimi you niama na because why your budget say okay 16 me ba say na me yi niama no obedu na 17 e say corporate top up from any of the financial institutions usu unya emrada ho a port emrada ho shipla no do continue ba emrada ho one year pe no waso niam waso continue nim na eko demorage na eko sika no so enko Ghana government eko shipla for ni sembiem a day you are paying $100. So continue for a day you have $400 by say 7 days a question plan for no 1 year you are I say man you could have an auction. So what I say on no muna emma a dread a collapse a yes papers on a coffin no because they are no importers no almost my friend say almost 50% a jai never no more a just few can I make credible yet I want in you.
The mugusu a moton sabre no de hia
no na meka no no the mugusu no obi wo ho a o say obi wo ho a o ti America ho na Canada ho no de mana ide o de amani ba ye Ghana say no do ntimi ko biom because the history of Ghana abuso kan it make container a year 42 container in a year and then ultimate kra 2 ultimate kra 2 or trial obekọ form
unu ya bi wo abuso kan ye fre no o jazz was sending me message say the organ no cre.
Oh yes.
Also and no mumu bebre academ.
Kwame and the stores bebre ho amafo timenje.
Wow.
Amafo timenje stores because odibegum. Scan od be ha store no. Onye sika fa niam. Okoba besia so a Kwame niam na yento.
Ba mo so mo yire no mo e wo ba o. It's head na mo survival.
I say Charles Kofo you can say Ghana there we live under God's miracle. Okay, Kofo you understand man try now because
God's miracle near there.
Say we are
I say one tom man.
I say pa. Oh, I say pa oh.
Enu kire mu ye.
I say
I bosia bo ana say there.
Honestly no Kwame.
Ana yesre ne yedi.
Oh, Kwame ebi wo ha opon no kufia because na emu nye o de man bet 20 cities to 50 cities bi. It happens. People are Kwame no omo ye very good now those days no omo stores omo ye very good no Kwame ene omo dani affairs omo na direct customers.
Wow.
we need to be honest.
Obi ana soto ye ne dia.
Oh yeah.
It's on a direct customers.
Oh yeah.
What direct idea no nya free ho.
Ebi ana wonya 10 cedis, ebi ana 20 cedis, ebi ana 50 cedis.
I know how when he cast a man.
Kwame unimi ya ye adwuma 8 years ni o.
I know.
Kwame once my kasa mo bi abekasa yasema make an intro.
David.
If good account bi am stop. Hwe eya na ma $4 na ye 4 cedis. Mama time enye 4 cedis.
Okay.
2016 4th May. Dollar near 3 cedis 72 pesos.
Okay. Say ya no more round. So the have fun for.
David Kwame. Dollar to CD.
Sabre no.
Okase o year no run sana huge money.
Wow.
Kwame from 3 cedis 72 pesos na 4 cedis. Ni wa che no huge papa. 2016 ye tu aba ni wie no na 3 cedis 97 pesos. President Kufuor etwete wa ha. Kwame edi ne tweet ni.
Mama kan chairman for.
4th May no ni.
The minimum. Was say the current depreciation of the Ghana cedis against the US dollar is because of bad leadership. It's because of bad leadership. We should not be where we are today to buy dollar for 3 cedis 72 pesos.
Time no.
Vote for change. Time near 8:51 p.m. 4th May 2016. Why and what Twitter so and then we free Android phone so na kura Android and we treat here.
It no you to aba no wie no na 3 cedis 97 pesos.
Wow.
Sa time no it on there because
of 2017 mo no and about 4
2017 about 4 on na ma concern ye pia bonten no.
Oh, I get it now.
So I say it is am for kasa me show mu people don't know what you are saying. Oba me wo graphic a whole graphic e publish here. And ma concern ye pia bonten kasa debi dollar ne ko no e benya ohonum na IGP assemble mu say ya che no e de ma IGP no
eti Mahama time no and do for
never me more graphic ofia I can prove to everybody
twaso
so that I say onumu and I say ye pie ne say debi satan na kwabra kokowi afo waba oyi ne ma ne ye eti kwa be yiri ne ma no ena ebo kwabena na kwa say debi say debi say sorry ne yakasem I don't know mene wono ya bema no ye already good
kokasai
oni gina mu say debi ohoro na vice be can say external forces no sati India Argentina no graphic nya ho so what you say and e be wie ne ekwakodu ye ne ko force the 20 pesos and no work na Japan ba monte be ka say Dr. Gideon Wako on e kasama afoma owura ba omia o kana no tum no ti ne adwadifo ne ka no na o se $90 na te sa o be so sesa $10 million o chere bi obenya bi ho kana Japan ne challenge Dr. Gideon Wako say on kana no tum no ko gisto no babusu kan no hu ne we tuam sometimes no o work na Japan kasa you might obetia tan obetia it's up to you
banana
by some o ka no ise me o ka wa hu sa some o ka die o ka ma no bo adwadifo
right
he said it and Madonna from then they start say ko edwane mama time dollar ko 4 cedis that me say I challenge everybody
and ye ka say ejina
17.5
Mamika 0.5
edwane ye no
Mamika 0.20
yeah sika no enya frame zama for no dollar now hu 17.8 you know it's more than that
a black market
oh yeah it's more than that but I say because of the argument in it you know need about 17 cedis
yeah
more than that
interesting but you go so how e dey aba me ba also Pauli boy mu practical fire wura fie fire kwa wadwuma sade cedi to dollar e dey how aba
me ko so achie me nuan ma wotie ne concern drivers ene yan papa m GP atifo ahemfo me no ni di kan me hu sese yan papa ba omia so ye campia na ayem say ese Ghana fo ye chirin ye di gina won ye bone ma
oh wow
eja
asema o ke mu odu pa
ese anukura na me ka kire wo
e mu odu
o se drivers are suffering e dey din na ye bre dollar no 3 cedi 70 pesos in tin na ye bre and then 17 cedi 50 pesos enam santi ena ukoyi uniama haba enema no kosoro nti wo mo say wo mo asana twa ho say habo ne so on ye papa Mahama ton a enye nokure ono no ton no na ne dollar ninti na bit me to bit 15,000 and na bit ay 1.2 billion enti na watona na wo na wa be say no ye papa mahama on to na bo bia tama na dollar ho na hamo no ho ono ye na won ko yi ka ho ba me yeto ye nim say na price ne te enti na wo na wo ba na wa me so dollar ni mu ye na dollar na do 17 ama driver for ye bre ye kwa adwuma hwe eneda be se ne enedweda ba Wednesday na Thursday driver for ye mbeti esikuru aha mo ko ye tra na se de driver for ye mba press conference a kire ba wo me ya ne yire no enra akukọ na yan papa mahama aka se biso awo kenten meboa a yan yeto ayen wo fie meboa na first na dollar no fam na ye fofofo eno ye nkukọ ma no me na me kire na ye fofofo to a 10 na de agu fie na wo akasa wo ye wo sankrofo no won so no pampam so wanya Ghana fo adenti no se me ba meboa mo ama mo manya mfaso akukọ funu no enra me yiri ko to bin half piece no total no also 50 cedi wow etu we are rubber ni na kwa djuma na opon when you 200 a untimi ni fufu weekend na 200 so better na aba ai na free cover ba eti yesi papa ba o me ase onya campaign no ye no ba me question na me bizai no yi anu o dollar no 200 no better no wan cover aba anu ni any problem say see enti na me ka che papa ba o me ase dollar no ba bia duru no onsa nachi oni ya papa nompo no ma trans campaign wo no ko no be ma dollar na ba fam na kuyen wo purchase and drop any year adwuma the whole day na wo kofia wo timi yi 200 bi to nyame wo ko 200 wey e dey chop money Pauli ha me catch us and na me no ts driver ni car say shop 4 days 5 days oba pay bisians and wedidi wow oba pay bisians and wedidi obi os me bua no friend on challenge can it 2 million e dey ma drop any okofa no way say what the be man yire me say okofa wo da kire be okofa ye ba say ye be to law firm na deputy minister date ye to law firm kura be pem na onim ba sa man vote kwan yes ejina ka say enu nti na wi ani na enti e me awi ani say ka na price ne kosoro enti ka wona hwe kom no koto ka na bia week no bia be sese bia 1000 yetaman no osi meje 2500 ubetima fa untima jai onipa not ho okomede ubese na driver for ne kunto ko no makofa because sad ni nipa do ntimi nto because car ne boy enti enti mienu ana ba ko ya pie ne e be fom so no de car ne ye adwuma o mafie o meda okobese na enum no de amane nyonko driver ni no aba be hom kakra no obi abe enti spread grand ye chuo station eno kura wo mu ni say me ena me buy me problem nyina ne dollar no baby a dollar na duru no ye man panyini ye say papa kana ye pono e ba na twenya e don no ka be man ye hu so di na chi ye campaign e betima on kan che kana e baba mi ase on san na chi baby a dollar ni gon masa ukokrom na koto abe ene ye bie school awofo koto ne ma ko na ko hwe se na tifa na adaba fo ye adwuma ye kita Ghana fo nkwa unim enanu ye papa mahama ko ye di na chi kasua ye mvv man me na me kire o mi wura GPRT station mako 5 wasi wuli se mam ya to lord for him ye beti atu anda ye adaba fo na kasa me na me ka kire o ye kwa so aduro ye wura station miensa ye twitwa picture ye no twitwa pictures ni ye besi bisa o mo se anya bia party ben for no ba no wobe mon kaya na wo mu nyina gitum ye ko chom t-shirt yes campaign ya ni yes ye campaign ma jo mama ana ba driver ba ko bisa yes aden yes na na don ko an ye drivers for change the man ye kita galo mu 14 cedi ye demonstration shishi atai kwashiman yes ye betu mama na say na wo the petrol na ye 14 cedi 1 liter enne 1 gallon enne 1 liter mo 15 cedi enna me no kasai enkosi Saturday ni asra to that petrol enti sa wo ye omampanyini na wo ka kire ye se wo ba na beboa ye na wo the tax be se miensa na enum aba na the whole Ghana media fo nyina no hia na ye bisa wo se emre ni who chance no ana ka yi mai na ujira Ghana fu anim ka chance so wo yi mai na obada adwuma na obeye
me ye ne na ochina meye den
na wo kasa achira Ghana fu awomra ye bre na parliament fu say wo mo asesa ma o ma be majority be yi sa de na mai na moto wo say mompne yanko so kira nkwaso mu yande ya ka kira me da dollar no say me sa kira dollar.
That's right.
Because okwana dollar de Ghana fu ya fa so o ma mu yan ene enyan ene t-shirt atalimpo intimation also company bi atare shem me boa
t-shirt ye $1
$1 what the total force bi sa
Pieto a be share $1
me wo force ba be ma bi ana himachi bi am fa ne ba Accra.
Wow.
O say wo mo sabi ase nukura no one person wo mo ka na won kusa ye den e wo trim ba bi o force be la ko du sesi en won tim nya no na ni ya driver fo na say me vit engine me to be 3 months ni me turn 8,000 wo bo so ka 3 months ni o si me kam sesi a me turn 8,000 and then 15,000 ai na beda so o da enya 7,000 na beda so 70 million na beda so na 70 million no now say me need the same old fare na me na mathematical
sisi eti ye dey rewra ye fie mu no we nyina ekoso no na ba omia so ayi nani ato nchen. Number 1 wonye se obeka bibia fa $1 no ho ena fe so wonye bibia kire se wo tu anamon e de hudwuma but ye nyina ye so ye fa ho kire mu ba omia de nani a kire digitalization ma so kasa e de afa sa asetena imu a ye weyi ye kwa ye nima ye kwa akoto aba December 7 adwen ba ne enna ye trim asraba
minia Kwame em say me chema ka ado afo asetena no yes kipi bibi kakra Kwame nim say ope omo mu daka mu pa omo ntimi rent da ado afo ka ho
omo mu ntimi
high down na go first ka na da ko high down ado afo be almost 40 to 50% and daka mu
ado afo one crime
omo pon adwuma because of ahokyere
because in crime and ya na wo soro pa but say Kumase de na wo forma
the whole Ghana na American
Kumase de so
omo daka mu
the whole Ghana sem obi na sebe otimi ha echema e self contain emini bia betwem ko timi gi akohoma ma ne yere ene opon adwuma de watu free self contain mu kraba benya ne singing room no opon adwuma na okofia aiso obegina ba bia ma ne bo na dwo ahomache be 12 to 1 ansa na wako wada 2 hours asa akoko na no wasan sorry because ade chim pe kai asemasi
mami fa
we first no na abako
me ba mami fa we mfam say enche bia na bo no ndu pe pa ya be ko asante memo eye Kumase His Excellency John Dramani Mahama woni asofo no mbechi atese de waye won kran no woni on bechi adi nkoma bobbo mpaye eti ebre nu dura ye be ko eho na ye de achem wo TV XYZ so asona
eti Kwame de na me kan nyina no say the kind of ahokyere a hate transport sector no echen tsunami ano odene na eno tin koda no ensu a sabe yusu efie ene ya tum nkaniaka ena adrofo we bre na amkom fie mu amama yetwetwa mkane mu because omuntimi top prepaid no mpo no ma yusu eno kire the kind of reality a adrofo yekom ye ho kire ya ama ano odene
so adenti da baomia entimi nya wo bibia
baomia kroma wan enimzi baomia enema miunu na wa master mu dedi kai joke yeyin pasere biggest comedian of all time the tosu mi no kan okre so what you say baomia kase hwesoro na you mistake why had the before was no orebe ho because baomia korea na beka chese dollar yaka was enyo no so di wache edikina koma IGP
okay mrebi
enyo sa no beka eno wenfa
so wajaika
you see ade ba kwa ye hu ni say ye mistake Ghana for na drop ye mistake me san de shebere ko sheba o miensem a o ebi si mo de beye okromu hanom no me se wa betimi ache oba no akwa koton no ukwa koton oba no enya kakra da koton mo na nwa besu da madi the kind of ahon kire be ko mo na no odene omo former secretary your friend is saying
no hinto
be kan see ye mistake ne to abama NPP ni ba omi aban na omo mu yeda you see one thing dey cause nyina se ba omi onu obu obi am adrafo ne Ghana fo omuye ketekete sei onwene ho to the sense omo manifesto mpo omo lanche mpo ade ba de na wo manifesto no ma e fa adrafo ho eno tira se Oh, Kwame.
Electrical cars.
Electric means a minute be mama kwan ya ba kan electric cars one day. Because I no credit the nyansa credit him. Sabe nya car no na nyansa anymore. Implementation on the but nyansa ba ko kra say dim. Kwame we so be akwa cars abra draw for. Ah yeah baby you car no. Akwa party faithful. I no krampo dem for ye ho. Ana do makwa he cars no wi as ye be di one dance we nyansa be no. E no tin koda nchen. Yeah. Driver ni bia na wotie me na no pay. O sorry on the 7th December. Kaisa nema nawi ansa wakwa ko gina so kwa koto aba kai huni say in the history of Ghana abambia nyina draw for so ba be my national drivers day dedi kan the tosuminu abambia so nyina draw for say ye pension scheme obefo serious the tosuminu sa abambia nyina hu say work and pay casa ye de be my affordable prices are obi bia betimi agibi no aba be ka wona the tosunan Abambia promising your modern terminal apart from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Abra no yeseki Dubai or ye terminal say ya kona ti senchina mo. Any de wo KJT any de wo kaswa. Nti de kenyina say on the 7th December we are driver ni mpra we are driver ni yere we are driver ni ba ukogina adaka no enyam from so bia say Obetroma number 8 Papa John Dramani Mahama.
Baby a chini no one. I was here for DwaboAse in power 97.9. Yeah, rapport up on no Bamekal say a bon non du pepepa. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and ne a softenum penifua a war asante memo ebeshia Kumasi edition of Mahama Fellowships with the clergy. Yeah, the Bebram live it was TV SYZ, Power FM, Radio SYZ, TV SYZ were YouTube and I feel so Power 979. And also it was YouTube. I was Mami Manche na also mentoka. It's yako to abey. Dollar yasemi dream bena yefan to yetrim.
Kwame we dey tell we America for election ya. The base of all things. Omo democracy, economy, the abortion policy and immigration. Ghana ha, the democracy is more important. So we maintain we protect democracy. Do be okay. We go for economy no. Now election about truth and integrity in the election way. Because social realm ba muyane John Mahama omuna all been tried and tested before. Omuna alcohol vice you will be up for me. It election no then I obehwe ko focus be sure sitting to abapa. That's the mantra the corner no. We sure sitting man not the to abapa. Because ko for na say every be say asewa. That's right. You could remember until no say no 7 December Ghana ni awo ye Ghana no we hwe wadwuma wo ye we hwe say ultimate your best school fees. Then you make your right decision. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
But I said, Tachi, yeah, but I bill, but Pauli Mammy Brown saying, she was a term that you have papa. Send all cano. Miss Remini, my driver for my Ubia and Yam from so. And my young to a bar and come in the pabu fro. Now, my young papa, bow me a warning. Was Shabo 108 was Shabo 92. I got 8. Now I shall 100. Say 18 don't want shall and Nansea. Young papa Nanadu share 72. Or no I share 92. Aka 8 asa. My own shebu. What's there? Yeah. Okay. Ne bonnet de young fan share. Yanasitim. No mum na bra bonnet de. Dollar no. Ya share dollar no. Near the Atuaba. Material Sobia. Oh, Penny, Mammy Rouse enough here. Sorry, so a tell some young call.
Minua de ye hwe so ato aba ne se ba omia ntro no se sei adoso ba omia share ye November so the electric cars beba me bisa se November no o share October ending say electric cars ne beba ye wie October no se sei wo November mu electric cars no on chere bebi ebi wo ye ni adra afo na ye kura car no on chere bebi ebi wo enu nti no obi an hwe na sitere mu no nto abapa na abapa ni nyina ne se obia sorry a se se ya obia hwehwe ne voters ID card enfanto ho 7 December no eye number 8 be ma obia adwen sesa bebi a chinye no wo no ho a obia hwehwe chinye n'echi kwan di ntia hwehwe chinye n'echi kwan no se yasuansuo ene yasuansa ene yehu de mu eduro nti bedase ya bra no nti ye tubrika akwa asantemantam eye asanteman kropon Kumase na tezena me ka kira no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wane asofo no mpanimfo ene Ghana fo asantememu ehia abompaye na kasakire ahodo akoso te said your ye bi ewon krai wan krai hanso
dwumadie kɛse ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ asɛni bia nɛ ɛna Supreme Court ɛbɛyi atɛn anaa ɔbɛkyerɛ ne gyinaeɛ ɛwɔ nea ɛkɔ so wɔ mmarahyɛbadwa fie ɛfa nkonya ahodoɔ a ɛbɛda mpan no ɛna na Supreme Court ɛbɛkyerɛ ne gyinaeɛ ɛti wɔyɛ kaseɛ bɔ ɛne adwumadie ahodoɔ no yɛbɛdidididi ho nkɔmmɔ yɛde dwumadie no asi media ne Kwame Minkah yɛde dwumadie no so ɛbɛbrɛ mo waba yɛdane yɛn ho abɛsisiɛ bye bye.